Absolutely, I can feel it too. Yes, hello everyone, welcome to Wood Hot Meat, where we meet and we eat hot meat. So this is the inspiration from Hot Ones from on the show on YouTube. Shout out to Sean Evans. Looking forward to our journey with this, and here we just wanting to have some fun. And on that note, I'm doing this at my own accord.
Hi, I'm Daryl. I'm one of Marnie's underlings here at Haval in Woodmead. He's enticed me to be a part of this first little episode that we're going to give it a go. So we'll sweat, we'll rock it, we'll do all the fun, and we'll have the best joy. Enjoy it and laugh quietly.
All right, so guys, first up we've got the first chicken wing is the first one on the left there. It's the sriracha. So let's go, Daryl. You ready?
Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
So this is good, Marnie. It's like tomato sauce.
Yeah, that's the appetizer.
That's the appetizer. It wakes up the taste buds.
So on that note, Daryl, how are you with spicy food?
I enjoy spicy food. I can't eat as hot as I used to, but I'm not scared. You know, what's the worst? You break out in a sweat and we cry.
So tell me, I found something on your Facebook. You like the page called Best Before Clearance Store.
Yes.
Can you elaborate a bit?
Well, Best Before Clearance Store was actually started by a mate of mine. What they do is they sell supposedly foods that have gone or about to expire, but they're actually not fraught, if that sounds right. So they've got a great business, and you can get some hell of a good bargains there. Best place to buy chewy sweeties for your bottom drawer at work.
Chewy sweets, but those last forever.
Those last forever.
And language nerds?
Language nerds is just something that makes me laugh because my son's always been interested in those little pun stuff, and often I'll get one, I'll send it to him scratching my head, and then he sends me the answer and he says, what's the matter with you? So those are fun.
That's nice. Are we getting ready for the next one?
Yeah. So what was the next one?
So the next one is South African made sauce by Black Mamba.
I've heard of these guys.
It's actually made in Eswatini, and it's a very rural but community orientated business where they give back to the community.
Hey, cheers.
Let's try. These wings are good though. It does help that we're a bit hungry. What's your best dad joke?
I often look at these dad jokes, but you caught me on the what's the word I'm looking for?
On the back foot.
On the back foot, yeah, sprung that on me. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I can't think of one now. Maybe it'll come to me just now.
Okay, whenever it comes to you, just bring it out.
I'll try and remember.
So let's go for the next one. So the next one is, I never thought I would say this.
Yeah.
I think Pedro's and Nando's are having an argument here.
Exactly. That's not bad.
At least we're cleaning them off.
But I love chicken wings, so I can eat chicken wings all day long. It's one of the nicest. That one's got a nice little come to say hello afterwards, eh?
If you eat it just tasting raw, it hits you a little bit harder. If you have it on something, it dilutes it.
But always when you've got it on something, it adds, because you've got flavor from the chicken wings itself, and you can,
it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming. So tell me, elaborate a little bit for me on smuchel.
On?
Smuchel.
Smuchel. So that's a nice Jewish word where when you want to schmuchel something, you want to like grind it through. You want to take a little bit of a chance, and you're going to say, you know what I mean? Like when you're going to get something for free and you're going to push it around, you schmuchel. It's very similar to the Afrikaans word of smos. It's got a similar kind of meaning. Exactly. Where you'll make a plan, you'll schmuchel something, you'll smos something. Same story.
I like that. I always like it when you say that. Okay, I think the next one is where it starts getting a bit interesting. So that is also a South African sauce, and if the camera has caught it earlier, so this is called Master Chili Creations, and this is a habanero hot sauce.
So, which has got a little bit of a hello.
So give me, after eating it, I would like you to explain the sensation that you're getting.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a late bloomer.
That is a late bloomer. You can feel it's like the heat it's stewing inside. It hasn't hit me here yet, it's coming.
So once the chicken disappears, you can feel it coming.
It's playing around in the bottom end here. Yeah, now I can feel it. It's like slowly coming back.
The one thing that I enjoy about that one is it gives you if you take it just in a teaspoon, not on food, it hits you quite hard. So the burn is there, the sensation is there, but it disappears quite quickly.
But it's very tasty.
And then my personal reaction is then my head
it's starting the sweat slowly coming.
Yeah.
But I react to the vinegar stuff and the acidic stuff in the sauces.
Okay.
That's what makes me sweat.
So tell me, Daryl, your favorite sports team. Who is it and why, and what is your favorite or your best memory that you got from that sports team?
So it's obviously Liverpool because I love soccer.
I figured that.
I've been supporting them since 1978. When we were still at school, there wasn't much sport on TV at that stage, and all of a sudden the English football started coming onto the TV, and there were about a half a dozen of us mates at school. We're sitting around, and it's like one guy said, okay, I'll support Arsenal, I'll support Man United, I'll support Liverpool, and we've been doing it. It's stuck, and it's stuck ever since, and my brother also supports it. So it's good. One of the best memories from that must definitely be the final in Istanbul, the Champions League, when we were 3-0 down at half-time, and we came back to level and won on penalties.
When was that?
That was in, 2003, 4-ish, somewhere around there. Yeah, somewhere around there. 2003, I think.
And it's always nice if your team wins something prestigious like that.
Exactly.
And tell me, what is, for the people that don't know, because you hear it, you see it, Never Walk Alone?
So Never Walk Alone was an anthem song that the Liverpool team adopted. It was written by a local guy that lived in Liverpool. His name escapes me for the moment. Jerry's. And it just adopted, and it just became the anthem of Liverpool, and the YNWA, the Never Walk Alone acronym has just been there forever and a day.
Yeah, I suppose every sports team has got their little uniqueness when it comes to things like that, especially songs and anthems and cheering the team on. Okay, so the next one is again from Black Mamba, the South African sauce. Let's dig in. You must remember that dad joke.
It's stuck, it doesn't want to come out.
See
the nose is starting to run a little bit, it's coming.
You must see on the Hot One show, some of the people eating when they get to the hot stuff.
Yeah.
It's like they're angry at the sauce, so they just chuck the chicken.
Yeah. But this stuff is, listen, it's more intimidating. Listen, I know we're getting to the hotter side of things now, but I've got like a nice sensation.
Yeah.
It feels good.
So
I'm like warm.
That's all obviously planned like that for a reason. So you're halfway.
Yeah, we're doing good.
You're still doing.
We're still surviving.
Okay.
We're still surviving.
So tell me, who's your biggest inspiration?
That's a tough question. You know, I've been one of those kind of guys that's always flown off the seat of my pants. I've never really had a mentor because, you know, so from that perspective. But I've learned from a few people over the years that I've worked for. You've learned a little bit from here and a little bit from there. But I will give credit coming into the motor industry. My first dealer principal that I ever had, Brenda Bartholomew, was a phenomenal mentor going into the motor industry.
Okay.
And I mean, even though I haven't worked with her for 10, 12 years plus, get a phone call from her every birthday.
That's amazing.
Yeah, she's like that. She'll phone, she'll say, how you doing? What's happening? Everything good? Have a lekker day. And that's what I learned a lot from her, really and truly.
Special type of person.
Very good.
Down there, rare. It's not many of them around.
Because it wasn't about hierarchy, it was about you're part of my team, we can go from there. Same kind of environment that we've created here. We've got a great team and it makes it good. Doesn't mean because you're the boss that you have to be ugly.
Yeah, exactly that. Did you hear that? Okay, next one. Now it starts getting.
Now we're getting warm, eh?
Okay, so this one's also again the chili guys. This one is a ghost pepper with the Carolina Reaper combination.
So now we're starting to get to those.
Yeah, this one is a little bit more.
Bottom.
There, yeah.
Okay, so we're ready to go.
Oh, I can feel it.
Yeah, this one's talking.
Almost right off the bat.
That one's got a burn. Nice.
If you can go back in time, what will you change?
To be honest, I've often had this conversation with myself. You think, would you go left at that stage? There was one opportunity in life where I could have worked for Nando's, and I kind of took the fork in the road, and I changed. I had a different kind of scenario. Would I ever go back to make things change? I don't know. You often think, would you have done this differently? Would you have not done that? But I think God's got a plan for you. And whichever way you're going to look at it, had you gone this way, had you not gone that way, it might have changed. This Oakie's woken up the taste buds.
Yes, absolutely.
Because now I can feel it.
Absolutely, and I can feel it too, trust me.
I can feel it.
So
That one's proper.
let's go to the next one. It's another black mamba. This one is habanero chili, so it's got 4 little habanero chilies there. But I told you earlier, I put that one in there
Just as a palate cleanser. Let's see if it really is a palate cleanser.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice taste to it.
I think the taste buds got burned from the other one. I don't think I tasted this one. Because now I can feel, just like in the back of the tongue, it's like just tingling, it's dancing. It's like,
I've seen some guys where they say the one half of
After
the
the
tongue
tongue
is
goes
like
numb.
dead. Another guy said he doesn't know what happened. He never touched his face.
Yes.
But his right nostril is on fire. But it was the funniest thing. And especially... So with some of these sauces on the Hot One show, what they do is obviously they got a long running show.
Yes.
So they through the seasons the sauces change
and they get better and stronger.
and stronger and better mixed with all the growers
Yeah.
that's out there. So some of the reactions people are having are literally like coiling, like a dog that's really hungry. And it's funny to see.
But
It's actually quite interesting.
But I can feel now it's like,
Yeah.
it's like I almost don't want to have anything to drink because I don't want to take it away. But I can feel that little saliva build up.
I think part of the challenge is also is to try and see who can hold out the
outlast,
longest
yes.
without drinking anything. But I've seen people within the second sauce they start drinking
Because
water.
you see, because I can take a little bit of chili.
Yeah.
But this is it's lekker. All right, next lady
Now,
for a shade.
prepare yourself for
This is the one I know. This is the one I've been watching.
Prepare yourself.
This one looks like it's a little bit of anal. Yeah. I knew this was going to be the.
Now this one,
But he also can't talk properly.
this one is the one where everyone says, no, wow, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you'll notice this one keeps on giving.
Yes.
It doesn't go away.
No, it doesn't go away.
Very quickly.
It keeps on giving. Yo.
What do you
Must have some Indian blood in me somewhere because it's going down lacquer.
Give me your 3 bucket lists. 3 things on your bucket list.
Well, one is definitely to go and watch a game at Anfield. And then, over the years, I've thought of various things, but that is definite. And having worked with Chinese vehicles in the last 2 years or whatever, there's a couple of interesting things that I've known about in China. But, that one's talking properly, eh?
Yeah, it's busy.
See if we can last out. But, I haven't really got a major kind of scenario. That is definitely, so definitely go to Anfield. And I've been to America, been in New York. I haven't
Something
been
that
to,
you haven't done yet
I haven't
that you want
been
to have on your bucket list?
Yeah, sort of it. A lot of these questions are like not expected. So there's nothing really to go. That's like
Something travel, perhaps?
I'd like to go to a couple of places in Europe that are like very left field. Like a place like Croatia, to go to the Black Sea, or to go to Scandinavian countries, to the fjords, see the northern lights, those kind of scenarios. And another thing which I actually wouldn't mind is going to do a cruise in Alaska.
I always wanted to do that.
Obviously not in winter because you can't, but it's beautiful country there.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that. I always wanted to do that.
I'd love to go crab fishing, but I don't have the sea legs. I love that show.
How close are you to having a sip of water?
I'm close. I just want to see if I can push the edge one more. That one, I knew that one was going to be the one that's that one's the one that's the breaker.
So this one is an import from America. This one is called Los Calientes.
Yeah, that one also looks like it's a fiery one.
Also import from America. So this one, on the Schofield level, you'll see it's a 5 out of 10.
Okay, so it's
like half.
It's still halfway there.
So I put this one as a palate cleanser again.
If you can call it a palate cleanser, you think so?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Is that the bomb still talking?
Like the teeth are confused. It doesn't know how to chew. No, that actually is a bit of a palate cleanser.
So, it does come through, but it's not as hot.
It comes through nicely, but that burn from the one before is there, but it's not killing me.
What do you love most about your job?
I love the fact that I can negotiate and I can talk to people, which I enjoy. I love talking to people. Everyone will say I talk too much, but I can't help it. That's how I am. I like to get to know people. I like to build a rapport. So that's great because you're meeting different people all the time and you can chat to them and you can explore. And some people engage and you learn a lot about them and you actually become friendly with your customer, not necessarily socially, but you get your feedback, you get your lows, and that's what I love. I love interacting, I love talking, I love meeting new people.
I mean, it's not just a skill to have as a person in the motor industry. It's actually, if it's something that you love,
yes,
you can only be a successful
100%
person in the industry.
100%.
Okay, now this last one.
I was asked to come here.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. I'm Riaz. I'm the dealer principal at Marwood Reed. And I was just asked, I was watching the show and I'm really enjoying it. But I was asked to really give the last one a bit of a go. I think the sauce on the last one needs to be doused a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh,
To put a little bit more just to give it some oomph.
When I say little is the opposite of the word. I think we need to really douse the last. Well, so we douse the last
Well,
one.
they
Get it going.
They do it in the Hot Ones show, and trust me, the one that they are doing it with is not this one.
Yeah. So we can put a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay, let's go full tilt, huh?
Full tilt. Okay.
Let's go proper full tilt.
Be careful.
I'm very careful. It's got a little bit on this side.
On
Ooh.
the other show, he always tells his guests, you don't have to if you don't really want to, and everyone gives in.
Of course.
Everyone gives in. They don't give up.
You got to have a little bit of fun. Why not? Okay. So this is it, Marnie. This is the one and only.
This is the Fair Resist style.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go.
I can smell it. This one's going to come back, I think, and bite you in the end.
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
To make every customer walk in and be pre-approved and ready to sign.
Oh, I want that as well.
Absolutely. You know, at the risk of sounding like a cliche, yes, you'd maybe want a superpower that you can maybe bring back people, loved ones that have deceased and things like that. But that's very corny and cliche.
And a fun superpower.
A fun superpower, you have to make a few idiots disappear.
Can you feel it when you laugh? How that one starts talking to you.
But I still think that this Oki was the worst one.
So
That end one's not so bad.
the bomber is always the one that I think kills and numbs the tongue. But if you we compare this one to that one, this one is hotter.
Yes.
But it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, I can feel it. It's overtaking. It's building.
Yeah.
But it's actually not that bad.
So, well, Daryl, you've made it through the gauntlet.
I have. My lips are numb.
Congratulations. It was a great interview. I
It was lekker.
And we hardly had anything to drink.
That's it. Cheers. See another one again. Thank you very much.